We're taking you beyond the road with Princess and Regina. The conversation isn't aging with plenty of information. Riding Harleys is their hobby, but serving is their passion. You get the best of both the worlds. Any questions, you're free to ask them. Welcome to Beyond the Road. We're taking you beyond the road. Welcome to Beyond the Road. We're taking you beyond the road.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Road. I am Regina, and
I am Princess.
And we are happy to have you here with us tonight. Listen, do us a favor. Make sure you tell somebody that Beyond the Road is on the air. Share the link with them. Make sure that y'all get engaged, like, and comment. Now, we have a contest that we do every podcast, and I'm going to play something to tell you a little bit more about it.
We are thrilled to announce a special t-shirt giveaway just for our amazing listeners. Want a chance to win? Here's how to enter.
So listen, this is how you're going to enter. It's the one who has the most active engagement. So what does that mean? It means we need you commenting. We need your feedback. The more active you are, the better your chances of winning. Tell them what happens next, Princess.
The winner will be announced at the end of the episode. So make sure you are tuned in. Good luck, and let's get this conversation rolling.
All right, so I am so excited to get this conversation rolling. Listen, I wish y'all could have been with us for the pre-conversation because we was getting all the goods. Listen, let me tell you, we was having a time before this podcast started. So I can't wait to get into the conversation tonight. So we're going to bring up our guest and let her introduce herself. Y'all welcome our guest. Hey there.
Hey, girl.
Can you hear us? Oh, you can't hear us. You can't hear us.
I can't hear.
Okay, you may have to leave out and come back. And I don't know, I should have told her about the chat. I forgot about the chat. We're having some minor difficulties, y'all. But we're gonna give a chance for her to get our audio together because she can't hear us right now. So, Princess, you may have to text.
I am.
Okay. All right. So while we're waiting to get the audio situated, let me tell you, I've never met our guest in person, but like I said, just a little bit of conversation that we were able to have with her behind the scenes. She has, wow, just so much going on, has a lot of wisdom. And I like her mindset already, just talking about the way to do things and the way to carry yourself and things like that. So I just cannot wait for her to come on once we get everything together. So that's how come I know this is going to be a great conversation because we're having these technical difficulties. That normally is a sign that, hey, something good has to come out. So while we're waiting on that, I do want to tell y'all also as well, I'm part of a nonprofit called the King's Storehouse. It's Rhema Restoration Community Development. Listen, we are trying to prepare for the Thanksgiving season. So we are accepting donations. So if whatever you can give, make sure that you reach out and donate if you can. So I believe we're okay now. Are we good to go? Yay! I love it. So tell the people who you are, a little bit about yourself.
Hey, everybody. My name is Tameka Dawson, aka Risky, aka Queensofly. I am originally from St. Stephen's, a little town outside of Mount Scorner, South Carolina, called St. Stephen's, South Carolina. Born and raised there. A mother to 5 sons, whom one preceded me to the grave. 2 grandkids, And I'm every woman. I'm every woman. It's
It's
all in
all in
me.
me.
Hey.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And I always have to ask when I hear nicknames, I have to have some history behind it. So you said risky and Queen Sofa. I need all of that. Like, tell me about that.
Okay, so I'm a bike rider. For those who don't know, I love motorcycles. Ever since I was a kid, it was just something about pipes and motorcycles and doing things that men think that women can't do, but we sometimes can do it better. So I had a sports bike. My first bike was a Ninja. Um, and a Ninja 600. And I was out all the time on my motorcycle in traffic, bobbing and weaving, and kind of speeding a little bit. And when I actually joined, actually one of the females in the bike group called Hot Topics, which is the only motorcycle group club that I've ever been in. Don't do it. I'm not in a club now, but they recruited me because they would always see me out in Charleston area riding my bike like crazy, and they gave me the nickname Risky. It was like, you so risky. That's like, yeah, that fits. So the name stuck. And as far as Queen is concerned, I think when I transitioned over to my Harley, from the sports bike, because as you get older, baby, you got to sit up. Once you sit up,
That's
that thing
true.
feel good, honey. You don't feel
Yeah.
like being bent over anymore. And I love fashion, and I would always call my sisters queens. Out,
Mhm.
hey queen. So the name Queen So Fly came about, and it just stuck, and that's what people pretty much know me as today.
I love
Yes.
it. I love
Yeah.
it. So we're going to
Thank
jump into
you.
the conversation. I am going to go ahead and turn it over to Princess.
Hi,
Hey, Tameka.
princess. Hi.
Hey, girl. Well, welcome to Beyond the Ruin. We are excited to have you with us, girl. So we have to we have a lot to unpack
Mhm.
because you are every woman.
Yes, I am. Yes, I
Indeed.
am.
Indeed.
And
If you
you
ain't
wear
gonna toot your own
Look at
horn,
that. Look at
that's
that. Look at that.
just a
Come
little
on.
bio. Just a
Come
little
on.
bio.
Come on.
and you wear so many hats. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. So let's
Okay.
start with one of the causes that is especially important to you: power, love, and purpose. So
Yes.
give us a little bit about the mission and what's behind the organization.
So to give you a brief description of why it came about, as we talked earlier, I said that I turned my pain into purpose. So my childhood wasn't very, very good.
Mhm.
A product of rape and molestation more than once, um, by people close to the family that were trusted people. Um, so through all of that came my purpose. I prayed and I asked God once I did, raised up in the church. Mom is a pastor. I went up through the ranks myself in ministry. And I prayed and fasted and I asked God, what is, because we all have a purpose. We
Yeah.
all have a reason on this earth as to why we were born and the work that we're supposed to be doing here on this earth. And I prayed and I asked God, what is my mission? What is my purpose? What is my plan? What am I supposed to be doing for you, for God, and it was ministering to broken women, leading them through Christ, to Christ, empowering them, helping to rehabilitate them, being in a background that came from sexual or domestic abuse. So my whole mission is just to uplift my sister, empower them, and give the resources and give them what they need so they won't go back to their abuser, so they can stand on their own 2 feet and
Mhm.
live life healed and whole. So that's my whole purpose behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So,
That's
what
okay.
are some warning signs of abuse that people sometimes overlook?
You know what? I would say a woman who's abused, they tend to hide it very well.
Mhm.
They hide it. Isolation, um, not being so free to talk or to show up at events or um just being isolated from people, from your family, from your friends. That's one number one way of doing it, because guess what, the man can, or whoever the abuser is, they can hit you below the neck to where you cover up and you won't see bruises on the face or the arms or whatever. So the main thing is isolation and or depression. If they seem to be depressed, these are some of the signs, warning signs that you can look for in a good friend or a coworker or um aunt Auntie Lily down the street.
Mhm.
That's some of the things. Or they can be very uh angry, um defiant, combative, um always ready to argue. They're not too happy. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
always some underlining things, because when I was going through some of the things that I went through, I was very angry, very angry. I felt like God turned his back on me. I felt like nobody loved me. um I just felt unseen, unheard. And I felt like I brought some of the things on myself. And that's what that abusive mentality puts you in, that state of mind, when you clearly didn't ask for any of this. You see what I'm saying? So some
Mhm.
people can be very angry, very negative and opinionated about a lot of things.
Okay. So let me
Yeah,
back
when
up a little bit. Go ahead.
no, I
Mhm.
was just gonna say when you said that, that's something that I did. I was like, okay, so I deserve that. Like I did something, or something
Mhm.
where, and it's clearly nothing that you do, but I
Nothing.
don't know if we do that to try to rationalize it in our minds
We
or
do,
whatever
and
that
we
is.
try to
But
protect them because we love them, and which
mm-hmm,
is toxic, because that's
right,
not love. That's what we're
no,
conditioned to. That's what we
mm-hmm,
know. That's what we
Mhm.
feel like needs to happen to make us feel like, okay, I'm being loved, I'm being seen, and that's so far from it. So far
right,
from it. And your mind, you're broken. You're broken spiritually. You're broken mentally. You're broken
mm-hmm,
physically. And verbal abuse is one of the worst abuse in the
yes,
world.
goodness,
Mhm.
I'd rather you slap me than to talk to me crazy and have my mental
yeah, messed
messed
up,
up. You see what I'm
mm-hmm,
Mhm.
saying? Yeah,
mm-hmm, yeah,
absolutely.
So the Power, Love, and Purpose, that is a nonprofit that is for sexual and domestic violence advocacy, right? So
Yes,
you are
absolutely.
advocate for sexual and domestic violence, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay. I just wanted to make that clear. Um, so, what prevents um, survivors from seeking help or leaving an abusive situation?
Oh my God. They're trapped in their
Right.
mind.
mm-hmm,
They don't know anything else. And they feel as though that their abuser is the caretaker, especially if they're financially, if they're the financial, if they're the breadwinner. It's like, okay, I don't have anywhere else to go, or they're embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
And a
mm-hmm.
lot of times they make excuses for the abuser. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't mean to do that. Oh, he was just upset. Or I shouldn't have done this, or I shouldn't have done that. So that's some of the things. And a lot of people say, why can't they just leave? Is much easier said than done.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true.
It really is. It
Mm-hmm.
really is. It's much easier said than done. They're trapped and they have to break free. A lot of them, sometimes they'll even leave and they'll eventually they go right back. They go
Mm-hmm.
right back. And some of them make it out and stay
Mm-hmm.
out, and some of them don't make it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They end up 6 feet under, which is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we don't want.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
I work in law enforcement and I'm a victim advocate. And I see that happens a lot, a lot. It can get all the way up to court, and they will go to court and say, "Oh no, I hit myself. I did this, or I stabbed myself in the arm."
Mm.
Yeah, we get that all the time.
Yep.
And before
They're
it even get
trapped.
in, before it get in court, um, they're begging and pleading, "I don't want this to go forward."
Right.
And we get more of that. Um, in the police department where they're calling, "Hey, can you stop this?" No, I didn't do that. You
No.
know, he didn't do that. He didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that's where now, because back in the day, like if you was to call the police, and the police comes out and you be like, well, no, I just wanted him to leave, or I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
press any charges. That's when the law changed. And it'd be like, if they
Mm-hmm.
come out, somebody going to jail. And the state
Mm-hmm.
is going to take this up because it's too serious, because we got
Mm-hmm.
to keep going through this. And before you know it, somebody going to end up dead. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
out of your hands at that point. It's in the state's hands, which is a
That's
Mm-hmm.
good
true.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there needs to be stiffer laws, as far as harassment and abuse in the workplace, in the home as well. Stiffer sentences. That's some of the things that we fight for as well. But yeah, a lot of people, they he was just upset at the time. I want to just
Mm-hmm.
retract or take it
Mm-hmm.
back. And no, you can't. No, we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna move forward with this. You
Right.
know,
Mm-hmm.
they don't understand how severe it is. And just like I said, in their mind, they are trapped. And
Mm-hmm.
until they get their mind, the Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
All its
And and,
ways,
and,
honey.
and, and you have to be renewed in the transforming of your mind in
Mm-hmm.
anything. And
Amen.
when your mind is free, then
Mm-hmm.
you can be free. And whom the sun sets free
Come on.
Amen.
is
Say
free
so.
indeed.
Stay in
Okay.
the book, honey. Stay in the book. Stay in the book. That's all I would say.
I
It's
love
good to me.
that peace that surpasses all understanding. You understand? Because the
Mm-hmm.
That's
joy
it.
that God give you, the world can't give it, and the world can't take it.
Can't take it
So
away.
once
Right.
they
Come
become
on.
to that part in their
Mm-hmm.
lives where they're strong enough to stand on their own 2 feet, strong enough to be a voice for themselves and not have somebody be a voice for them. Because right now
Mm-hmm.
I'm the voice for the ones that's voiceless.
Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to
Yes.
help you find your voice.
Come
Yeah.
on.
That's a part of what I do. It ain't just advocacy. I get in there and I get my hands dirty. I put my feet to the plow. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
things we do behind the closed doors because, of course, it's we act on privacy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want any. You know what I mean? But
Right.
when I reach out into the community, anytime I reach out, and that's why when you build up my name, I tell people my name is everything to me. My reputation and my character is everything to me, because when I open my mouth, people know I'm real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trustworthy. They know I'm honest. They know I'm not
Right.
gonna come with no BS.
Right.
Okay. So you have to have a certain type of way about yourself, especially when you're in this type of in this kind of with this 501c3, because
Mm-hmm.
you can't be somebody out here who lies and steals and cheats, because when you try to reach out for help, who gonna help you?
Right. Exactly.
That's why I don't
Nope.
play about my name, because I know what my name carries, and my name carry weight when it comes to
Right.
people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And under the same umbrella, I have the DKD Foundation, which we're going to
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
start moving into that. My son passed in 2023, and it was a gun accident. Okay. And what we do is we want to also, not only do we advocate for domestic abuse, we also do self training, self defense training, weapons training, to get these women to the point where, hey, they can defend themselves if somebody tried to attack them. Okay. So
Love it.
we're gonna move forward into um more of the self-defense training, weapons training, and then learning how to break down your weapon, clean it. And because the weapon that took my son's life, the weapon was, it wasn't properly cared for, and it got jammed, and one thing led to another. But through my pain, I'm pushing my purpose. and
Mm-hmm.
and through this DKD Foundation, we are also able to give grief counseling to those that may have lost a loved one or a child due to gun violence or a gun accident.
Mhm.
Okay. And then
Okay.
under that, also we have the Geechee girls.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, where that's where the bikes come in because I'm a lover of bikes.
Mhm.
Okay. That's where the Geechee girls come in. And how I woven the Geechee girls into the nonprofit under this umbrella is every year we do a motorcycle rally, an all-female ride geared to bring awareness. We ride for sexual and domestic abuse. And we do this every year. I've done it back in 2018 was my very first one. And then COVID came, of course. And then
Mhm.
I ramped back up in 2024. My son passed in 23. I went hard in 2024. We had an amazing turnout. We had a good turnout last year. We're gonna have an even more amazing turnout this year. So we
Mhm.
get together and we bring women from all over come together and be supportive of one another. Female camaraderie. We have prizes, trophies, games,
Mhm.
vendors, catered meal, just to get together. I love bringing women together and
Mhm.
empowering women and being that positive light. And one thing about me is no in between. When I
Mhm.
rock with you, I rock with you.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I don't. And you will know it. Okay. I try not to dislike people, but some people you just can't help it. You feel what I'm saying? So all of that
So,
is woven together in there. And I normally do a banquet every year where
okay.
I invite survivors in. We have heavy hors d'oeuvres, we have prayer, and then we have survivors come in and tell their testimonies um, on
Awesome.
on 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 their lives and how they came out, from victim to
Survivor.
survivors. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah.
Awesome. And so while you're there in the community, go ahead and tell us about your back to school um, initiative that you do every year.
Okay. One of my loves. So, the city of Goose Creek, where I actually live now, um, heard about what we were doing in the community, and wanted to join forces with us on a yearly basis to be able to give back to the community of Goose Creek and surrounding areas. And this is our third year doing it, and it's been going great. It seems like every year it gets bigger. So it's called Kids Fest, and
Okay.
we set up under the pavilion at the brand new park that we built in Goose Creek, which my son who passed away, he actually helped build the park.
No.
And my granddaughter always says, Grandma, we going to my daddy park. We going to my daddy park because his hands and feet helped to build that place, and it's special for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So every year we do that, and we give man, like, it's this year has been over 1,000 people out there. So
Oh
we have
wow.
food trucks, we have vendors, we have free haircuts, we have performances, and we have different people that come set up from different churches, um Xfinity, some of the businesses in the area all get together under this one pavilion, and it's like an assembly line. I'm the first person, that table that the kids get to, there they get their backpack, and through the assembly line they go down to
Oh,
each station and they pick up their supplies.
that's
That's
Is
awesome.
great.
good. Yeah, is wonderful. Is wonderful. So we're happy to be a part of that, and I'm pushing to get more sponsors um through Walmart, where I can go and give away more things like
Mhm.
household items and necessities and things like that. We normally
Mhm.
do for Christmas we adopt families for Christmas,
Hmm.
and then do and Thanksgiving we either adopt families to give groceries to, or we'll set up and feed the homeless.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm excited about it. God is
I'm
so
excited
good.
too. That's
Yeah.
great.
God loves the cheerful giver, and
He
charity is near to
does.
his heart. And he says when you bless people, he will bless you in return, you know.
That's it.
Yes, I
Absolutely.
don't
That's
look for
it.
blessings from people, even though they God allowed them to bless me, but
Hmm.
I look for him to give me what I need, you know,
That's right.
and it don't always be in money or monetary. It's things, you know, just a word or just an
Hmm.
appreciation or just, you know, people, oh, I
Yeah.
want to give this to you. And I used to, at one point, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep it going. At one point, I used to tell people, because I'm such a giver, I like to give, I don't like to take stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So people would try to give me stuff and bless me and stuff like that. No, no, that's for you. That's for you. But God had to tell me, no, that was their assignment to
Hmm.
bless you. And if
Hmm.
you don't allow them to bless you, they're not completing their assignment.
Hmm.
So people have to look at it in that way. When somebody want to bless you, yeah, we humble, we modest, and we, you know, we might not want to take it, but sometimes it's their assignment from God to give unto you.
Yeah.
You know, pressed down, shaken together, and running
Come
over.
on. Come on. Come on.
I'm so blessed.
Don't
You
don't
know,
don't get me
I'm
happy,
blessed.
honey. Don't start me. But yes,
I'm
ma'am.
blessed. I'm blessed, and I thank God. I
Come
thank
Amen.
God for
on.
the
Amen.
blessings. Yes, yes. He said he won't have room enough to receive,
That's what the
and I
book
thank
Yeah.
said.
God. I thank
That's what the
God.
book say. That's what the book say. Because the earth is his,
That's
Come
right.
on. And the
and the fullness
fullness
thereof.
And the
So
thereof. Come
fullness
on.
I'm just
thereof.
saying.
Come on
I'm just
now.
saying. Since we in the book,
Come on. Come on.
So, Tameka, let's shift gears
Yeah.
because you're a woman that wears so many hats. So, let's shift gears. So, let's talk about your business, the Opulent Comfort Home Care and Concierge
Concierge.
Service.
Yes, yes.
Concierge
Okay.
Service.
So here's okay, so I've watched my mom ever since I was a little girl care for you know dementia, people with older people with dementia, um people who just, you know, needed care in the home.
Mhm.
And my mom has always been that type of person that she had a big heart. I got it from her as well. Had a big heart and always gave back. So I wanted to do something that everything that I do is pretty much helping somebody else. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's just my ministry. That's my calling or whatever. And I wanted to build something that I could pass down and I can also share with my mom and with my family. And I
Mhm.
wanted to start in-home healthcare business because this is something that is much needed in the areas. We don't have a we have a lot of them, but we don't have enough. Seem like it because it's always a kid or not even an elderly person that needs in-home care, whether they've been in an accident and been and you know have to go through therapy, and anybody that needs that in-home care can get it. And it stems from the simplest of things: coming in and cleaning up,
Mhm.
making light meals, helping them do laundry, or just even being a companion. Some older people just want a companion throughout the day to be there with them, just to talk with them. We offer the services from just companionship all the way up to bedridden. If you're bedridden and need that 24-hour around the clock care, then we can provide those services. I'm licensed through DHEC. I got everything set up. I'm able to do VAs. I'm able to do private pay, and I'm working on my Medicaid because with Medicaid, in order for you to get clients there, you have to have a office, a storefront office. So I'm
Mhm.
working on that. And also with that, I have a housing program that I'm starting that's called shared living spaces. You might have some veterans that can't properly care for a home, their entire home themselves. You
Mhm.
might have somebody transitioning out of halfway house. You might have some traveling nurses that needs you know a place. You might have a domestic abuse situation where they need to be housed. So my
Mhm.
housing program is going to allow me to have houses for rent that is something like a uh I want to say it like a dormitory style or what's the other word I'm looking for? Well, you know, when you rent out, everybody rents out the room, rent out the bed, and then they have the common living space, they have the kitchen
Mm-hmm.
and all of that good stuff. So that's what it's going to provide. It's going to provide a shared living space for people who can't pretty much afford or able to live on their own, so to speak.
Okay. So what makes it different from any other healthcare services?
So my healthcare services, for one, is opulence, baby. We deal in opulence, top notch, top of the level, excellence. Okay, excellence.
Let's
So
go.
what set us apart from that is we provide care to the home on a 24-hour basis,
Hmm.
and we can also give a the housing program to the ones that actually need housing programs. A lot of home, and then we have a concierge, which we are able to take the clients to their appointments,
Hmm.
take them grocery shopping, take them Walmart, to the little places that they need to go, and assist them throughout their day-to-day tasks.
That's
So that's
awesome.
where the concierge services come in at. So I had this vision since ooh 2015. I got my license and everything in 2020, but I went into a full launch mode in 2024. Yeah, 2024. So I've had a couple of clients, and their daughters came in and eventually started caring for them. Not that we did anything wrong. It's just that sometimes, healthcare is can be expensive. Private pay can be expensive. I try to
Hmm.
be a little bit below um the pricing, but I also have to keep in mind that I have to keep my employees paid and my company going.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So I see that families, if they choose you, they looking for excellence, right?
Oh, excellence. Yes, baby. Excellence.
and they're going to get excellence, right? Right. So
Excellence. That's right. They're gonna get excellence. They're gonna get the attention and the care that they need. They won't have to worry about my workers being on their phone, doing other things. Yeah, because a lot of them, they'll
no,
talk about them
no,
now.
they,
Yeah,
Oh,
that
all she
will. They
did,
sure
she
will.
didn't even wash me off. All she did was
Yeah.
talk on the phone and
Yeah.
ate up my food. No.
Yeah.
Professionalism at best. I'm very when it comes to providing a service, I am top notch when it comes to professionalism. I don't play any games. So if you guys out there, anybody that needs any home health care,
That's
from
right.
the least, folding clothes, washing clothes, cooking a meal, tidying
mhm,
up, or just companionship, all the way up to caring for clients with dementia
mhm,
and things of that nature, or who can't walk or who's bedridden.
Mhm.
Look up Opulent Comfort. Okay. It's
mhm.
Should have it.
www.opulentcomfort.com. Okay. And there on the website, you can fill out information for us, and it'll ping us, and we'll get right back to you as soon as we can.
So
Love it.
far will you travel?
I'm doing well, it just depends. We do the low country, we do Charleston, we'll
Hmm.
do Charleston, Somerville, Cross, South St. Stephen's, Mount Pleasant. It just depends. And then if I could
Mhm.
get workers in certain areas, I'll go out to Orangeburg and
Mhm.
Yamasee and things of that
Mhm.
nature. So I got some
Mhm.
people, waiting for me to get my clientele build up, and I could have a home healthcare provider in each city to be able to provide care. So it just depends. It just depends.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because we have so much to unpack. So let's move on.
Yes.
Okay. To your book. You are author too? Come on, you every woman,
I'm every woman. It's all in me. Okay,
So what inspired you to write this book?
so
I blame my mother.
And my mama got on me, but that title, she was like, "What you blaming me for?" I was like, "Mama, it's marketing, dear. It's marketing." Everybody who knows me, I have a huge following on Facebook. Okay, and that just didn't come overnight. I'm a good storyteller, and not that there are stories. Everything that I do and share on Facebook is my reality, is my life, is my experiences. And I built this platform from going live, talking about relationships, talking about me, talking about my testimonies, just sharing my everyday life with my Facebook friends. And it got to the point where I'm over 164,000 followers on Facebook and over 1 million likes on TikTok, and climbing up there on Instagram. I don't really go on Instagram like that, but I've always been a good storyteller, and I've always I believe that God always wanted me to write my memoir, tell my story. My sister pushed me, girl, you need to tell your story. My cousin pushed me, Anitra, my sister Sylvia. They pushed me to tell my story. My friend Veronica, she pushed me, into to being just giving it all I got and not stopping. So I wanted to tell. So this book is a fiction book, right? But is based on uh, nonfiction things of my life, things that I've went through, and the fears that I've also had in my life with the unknown. Okay, so it's when you read it, it's a little bit of me. It's a little bit of I'll just say it's a little bit of me. I don't want to give it away because it's good. It's a page turner. It's a page turner. The people who've got the book already, they messaged me and it was
Uh-oh. We lost her for a little bit. Just when we was getting the goods about the book. Just when we was getting the little goods about the book. I guess I have to get it. Well, you said that you already got it, right?
Yeah. Just need to unpack it. Yeah, that's it. She she talked like, what is suspense? It's a little bit of suspense and romance, I believe.
And based on some true facts. So just the name itself. So she was so strategic in the name. Welcome back.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got it on Do Not Disturb and I got a phone call.
It happens. It happens.
Sorry, but what I was saying was, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What I was saying was, the book is a page turner, and you definitely will be shocked about some things in there. And it's just, it's fiction, but it's nonfiction. Okay.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get it. And then I'm gonna hit you up.
Yeah, so do that, and then when I have in next month in the springtime, when I have my sipping sign,
come on,
you be able to get your book signed. Okay,
absolutely.
Yes, not no regular old book signing. No, we about to do a sipping sign. Okay,
I will make sure I have it.
Yes,
and when you said that was going to be in the spring,
I haven't set the date yet, but it's going to be in spring. I'm looking at April. But I would definitely keep you guys posted because I definitely want you guys to show up.
Please do, because we will ride.
Oh, come on now, come on!
Absolutely,
sisters supporting sisters. That's what I'm talking about.
That's how it should be.
That's it.
Absolutely,
that's it.
Absolutely.
Sisterhood. It's a sisterhood.
Absolutely.
All right, Tameka, let's just jump right on into the all-female ride. That's going to be in Charleston, the Geechee Girl ride. Tell us about the all-female ride happening in Charleston on September the 10th through the 13th, girl.
Yes, baby. Yes. Let me tell you something. Those females be coming out hard. You hear me?
I know that's right.
So, just like I said before, the Geechee Girls is up under the Power, Love, and Purpose umbrella. And we wanted to get together because we love bikes, and my team who's with me, every last one of them got bikes and they ride. So we all wanted to get together and do something annually that would promote women empowerment, sisterhood, and
Mhm.
advocate for domestic sexual and domestic abuse. So yearly, every year, the same time every year at the host hotel, we bring the females from all over Texas, California, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Washington, you name it. They are there. We give away trophies, we give away good gift, honey. Y'all miss it before, don't miss it now. We give away good gifts. We love on our females. We have a catered meal, and we have a pool party. A 80s theme pool party, and then we'll have our ride. And then this year, I wanted to do something different because just I like being different. Charleston is such rich in history. I wanted to do a destination ride
Hmm.
to show a part of what you can expect here from Charleston. So our destination ride is going to begin on Friday at 10 a.m. One of the rides, you got two choices to go. We was going to do the African American Museum, but I'm going to try to do that one next year. We just couldn't fit it in. So we are actually the famous Ravenel Bridge, okay,
Mhm.
which everybody loves to go over. This Ravenel Bridge is so beautiful, and it leads to Mount Pleasant, of course. We're gonna go over the Ravenel Bridge and go to a nice eatery over there, have lunch, and then the second destination ride is going to be the tea garden, where the tea is actually made. They will carry you on a tour. They will let you taste different teas, different little cakes or whatever to go with the tea, and show you how everything is made there at the tea garden. And then once we're finished with that, we're gonna come on back across the bridge, and from 4 to 7, we are going to be at Harley Davidson Low Country on Dorchester Road. And we're going to have our bike night there with food trucks and vendors. And we're going to give away some prizes there as well. So we're ready, girls. We're ready. And on Saturday, we're going to have our ride, of course. We're going to do a 45-minute ride. I do not like long rides. It's ridiculous. Okay. We don't need to be riding forever. And once we finish, registration is at 9. Kickstands up at 12 noon. We're gonna do about a 45-minute ride, and we get back to the hotel. Everybody gonna chill, do what they do, relax and whatever. And then at 6 p.m. from 6 to 10, we're gonna have a catered 80s themed pool party with a DJ. Okay, we're gonna give y'all some of that good old Charleston food. We're gonna have some shrimp and grits. We're gonna have some seafood rice, just to name a few.
Okay.
hmm Registration is still open. T-shirts are closed. Patches are closed. To order the patches and the t-shirts, that's closed. But the registration to actually ride and or go to the party, the pool party, is still open. I'm gonna close that at the end of this month. So
Okay.
right now we got almost 200 um people that we're registered, but then people in our hometown, they come up once we get everything situated, and then they get in, do their little waiver, and then they pay their money and they ride. So we're expecting
Mhm.
well over 200 people at this event.
Okay. So on that
Mm.
Friday, are they able to register on Friday as well? I know you said nine
Absolutely.
o'clock on Saturday.
Absolutely. So I'm sorry, so registration is from on Friday. Registration is from, it's on the itinerary. Registration is from
Oh,
4 is from 4 to,
I can't see it.
I can't remember. It's on the
Oh, from
itinerary,
one to
everybody.
four. From
From
one to
1 to 4.
four.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
registration is from 1 to 4, and you get your Geechee bag. For the first 50 people who registered, they get a Geechee bag with their registration. And let me tell you something, baby. I get good. I love to give gifts. I love giving, and every time we do these, the girls be just ranting and raving about the good stuff that they have in their bag. We don't be giving no crap, okay? We give good gifts in the bag,
Well,
stuff that you can
I
use.
hope I made the 50 because I done registered. I sure hope I made one of the 50, honey.
I'm,
I
I'm gonna
hope
make
I made
sure.
one of the 50.
I'm
Me
gonna
too.
make sure y'all
I'm
two get a
excited.
Geechee bag, okay?
I'm
Y'all
I'm
two get a
excited.
Geechee bag. So when you see me say, "All right, now let me get you bag," and I got you.
Yes, I'm excited.
Flowtown Queens will be there, girl.
I'm
My room,
ready.
my room already
Yes.
booked. My room already booked. I'm
We're
ready.
gonna have a
Yes.
ball. We're gonna have a ball. We're gonna have a ball. Yes, we're gonna have a ball.
Hmm.
Yep, and we're actually gonna have a guy there on Friday to wash the bikes and everything. Because a
Oh,
lot of the
nice.
females, every time they come in, especially when they're traveling on the road, be like, "Oh, I gotta wash my bike. I gotta rinse my bike out." We're gonna have somebody to do that for you. Okay.
Come
I love
on,
it.
Oh yeah,
Good.
we love on our ladies. Yes,
girl.
Everything excellent. Everything excellent. That's what
everything
I'm
is
Excellent.
talking about.
excellent. That's right. Everything is opulent.
Everything. Everything.
I
I'm
love
here. I'm
it.
here for it. I'm here
Yes.
for it. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys for even taking the time to even get into to a little old me, little old girl from St. Stephen, South Carolina, honey. And I thank Sassy, that's my girl. I thank God for her
Yeah,
for
she was
for
giving you
mentioning my.
props on here. You saw her telling you hey.
Oh, I see hey
Yeah, she was on
Sass.
here saying she said, "Hey Queen." She said, "Let's ride, Queen." So she is on here.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I'm just excited. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And
Ready.
we are excited too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So this is going to be my last question.
Okay.
Okay. If someone is listening right now who has survived abuse, lost someone to gun violence, is struggling as a parent, wants to start a business, or simply feel like life has knocked them down, what would Tameka Dawson say to that person today?
Ooh. I'm gonna just give it to you like how I give it to myself. One day at a time. For anybody who's lost someone, one day at a time. Grief comes in unimaginable times. It comes in different forms. 1 minute you're angry, 1 minute you're having survivor's remorse, 1 minute you're happy. 1 minute you can smell something that reminds you of them, and you just it comes and goes. So I would always say one day at a time. Just exhale, inhale, exhale, and one day at a time. But the first, you got to just make sure God is at the head of your table. God is at the head of your life and in the center of everything that you do, because without him it's impossible. It's impossible. Keep yourself occupied. Get into some things that you love doing and dive in it. Okay. And that will help you, because it helped me. Starting a business, it all depends on what you want to do. With that business, you got to write the vision. You got to make it plain. What is it that you want to do? What's the need? What's your vision? What's your mission? Okay. And for people who's lost a loved one, also get counseling. Is nothing wrong, and our black people always seem to have a problem with getting therapy or getting counseling. No, we all need to keep our mental right.
Mm-hmm.
So counseling is very helpful for you to be able to box certain things and compartmentalize certain things. Counseling is very important. So it just depends on what you want to do. Just put your mind to it, speak it in the atmosphere, because your words have power. Okay? Anything that you want to be done, claim it and receive it and speak those things that be not as though they were.
They were. Come on.
Preach. I need me a tambourine.
Pass
I'm
the
gonna order me a
offering pan. Pass the offering
Preach.
pan, because church is out.
Listen,
Come on.
I done had me a good service on here tonight.
Thank y'all.
Absolutely.
I
Had me a
appreciate
good
y'all so
service on here
much.
tonight. I'm excited about it. Now, we didn't mention about her winning an award. We just talked about the bike world, but we didn't talk about that. We have to talk about
Okay,
her
well,
winning.
I okay, so when my son passed, I kind of did a memorial for him on the back of my bike with the wings. I love bling. So
Mhm.
his wings are blinged out. And he always, I don't care, I was always into bikes and cars, like I said. And I was always go to these shows and stuff like that. So when I started doing my bike up or whatever, I could hear him, man, mommy, go ahead, put your bike in, put your bike in. And a lot of times I don't put my bike in. People will call me, you coming to the bike show? I'm gonna put your bike in. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing this for. Or I'm gonna put your bike in. And every single time they put it in, I get a trophy for originality or for the paint work or just for my son mural being on the back, because they know that bike is special to me. So I've won a couple of bikes, trophies for this is my third bike I have for my first two bikes, but this one I have got the most. And I got recognized from Project Jasmine for for advocating for domestic abuse, for advocacy, and for doing community work. And y'all finna make me cry, for doing community work and just having my son go with me wherever I go, whether it's on my bike or wherever I go. He's always with me, and I know this is something that he would want me to do. And he would always say, man, mommy, stop all that crying. Stop all that crying. He used to say that to me all the time. So just his memory, and being recognized and being recognized just for him, for me, more having him as a memorial on my bike is very special to me. So yeah, I thank you, Project Jasmine. They're great. They're great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I know Princess said that was her last question. So I just want to thank you again for taking the time to come on the Beyond the Road podcast. It is a pleasure meeting you virtually. I can't wait to meet you in person. I need a hug, honey. When I see you in September,
Absolutely.
I'm just going to do this. Just go on and give it to
It's going to be a group hug. It's going to be a group hug.
I just need a hug after all this right here. So I can't wait to meet you in person. I'm excited. And I wish you well with everything that you're doing, everything that you need. Definitely pray that it comes to you and that it just continues to flourish. And I'm grateful for your heart and all that you pour. And so I'm just excited, and I can't wait to see everything just coming to fruition. So thank you.
And I receive it. I receive it. And I bid you guys Godspeed on all your endeavors. And may your podcast be catapulted into the next generation. You understand?
We receive. We receive.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Anything else you want to say, Princess?
Thank you, Tameka, for joining us. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Thank you for sharing everything you shared with us and how you are empowering change.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And y'all, follow me. Follow your girl.
Follow
her. Tameka Queensofly Dawson. Okay. And on Instagram.
And I need to go add you.
Yep, Tameka Queensofly Dawson on Facebook. On TikTok is _Queenologist. Okay, THEE_Queenologist. And on Instagram is the same thing, the Queenologist.
All right.
Because I be laying down that queenism.
Let's go. Let's go.
Queenism, baby.
Come on.
So y'all make sure y'all go follow her immediately on all these platforms.
Thank you. And follow my business page. Is Opulent Comfort on Facebook. All right. And then I got a Jeep group. We ain't talk about my Jeep group right before y'all go ahead. Yeah, go to my because I got a Jeep group now, brand new. Go to Geechee Girls with a Z on the end of girls, Jeepers. It's Geechee, GEECHEE Girls Jeepers on Facebook.
The woman of many hats.
Yes.
Every woman, it's all in me. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all have a good night too. Thank y'all for tuning in to all the guests, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. T-shirt winner. Let me see who's gonna be the T-shirt winner. I believe it's Sassy. Yes.
Listen, y'all better bring me a T-shirt when y'all come now.
Girl, you got that T-shirt.
You know it.
You definitely got that T-shirt.
All right, y'all.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for riding with us beyond the road. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. If you're interested in being a part of the podcast, please reach out and let us know. Until next time, see you out there.